Allen Ritter has become one of the most influential producers in modern hip-hop. He has hits with Drake, Future, Travis Scott, Toliver, and the list goes on and on. But the question is, why is everyone so obsessed with his dark melodies? So today, we're going to break down the production techniques behind Allen Ritter's sound, and cover the techniques that make his beats stand out, and then use those same ideas to create our own Allen Ritter-inspired beat from scratch. A lot of his melodies start with an instrument being arpeggiated. So to start things off, I laid down this chord progression. I use this Soft Drama Labs preset because it has a very soft, old sound. I also added some tone flex to make it slightly detuned, which is one of Allen Ritter's signature sound. Okay, so this chord progression is really simple. It's literally just one chord, which is C minor, but I made some inversions, inverted the last two notes, and then what I did in here was just arpeggiate all the notes. I just copy these notes again and put it up one octave. I put this note right here just till the end, and then I just copy all these extra notes up an octave too. And then I just made this going down the scale. When you end with the fifth note on the scale and start again with the first note, it just sounds good. That works every single time. And I also played with the velocity. This makes a huge difference. Strings and piano are a combination that Allen Ritter often uses in his melodies. I also layered these two strings to give it more body to the melody. Now we have a solid melody, but to give it some variation, I wanted to use one of Allen Ritter's favorite effects, halftime.
That's a magic plugin. Always been, always will be.
So I put this halftime plugin on the strings, along with some flanger, reverb, and cymatics origin to make the sample more ambient and spacious. And this is very important to his sound. And I also chopped the strings and pitched some of them an octave, making an A and B section. To give it even more ambience to this section, I grabbed the same piano from the intro, reversed it, and this is a technique that Allen Ritter loves to use. For the processing on this piano, I basically used the same effects that I used on the strings, but in a different order, and this matters a lot. The most important one is for the flanges to give this ambient, trippy texture. I love how it sounds so far, but I wanted to make a different section for this beat. Allen Ritter often does A-B sections, switching between pads and pianos. So to make something similar, I loaded up this pad, copied the chord from the piano, but deleted all the extra notes just to give a nice foundation for the rest of the section. Now we need another core element of Allen Ritter's sound, synth basses. It may not mean nothing to y'all. Most of them are very simple, so with that in mind, I only used one note to make this bass line, following the root note of the chord from the pad. I love how it's sounding so far, but it's definitely missing a melody. Bells play a huge role in Allen Ritter's sound. For this melody, I wanted a very similar sound to the bell, and thank God. I couldn't find anything that I liked, so I decided to make it from scratch. I grabbed my xylophone, I think that's how you say it, and made a very simple one-shot, playing the two C notes at the same time to create this natural delay sound. Then I added some effects to shape the sound, running through pigments, and copied the same piano melody that we had earlier. And with that, it sounded like this. To make a new section, I bounced the bells to audio and put some halftime on them, and with that automatically pitched them down an octave. And because of this, the bells have this choppy 3p sound similar to NC17. I also pitched the strings up a whole octave to leave enough space for the bells to shine. After that, I realized that the simple bass line wouldn't fit this section, so I took inspiration from another song where he's constantly changing the notes of the bass to follow the melody. With that in mind, I came up with this following the initial melody that we had with the piano. And for the outro, the only thing I did was bring back all the elements that I had in the intro of the beat. And now that the melody is finally done, it's time for the drums. Allen Ritter's drums switch between normal and simple hard-hitting drums to more unique drum patterns.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons.
Taking inspiration from No Limit, I made this drum pattern for the first section with a very fast-paced hi-hat and this repetitive open hat. Something that I realized on his drums is the hi-hat is changing a lot. So the key here is to make fast hi-hat rolls and get creative by pitching them up or down a few semitones. And for the next section, I wanted to make something similar to Impossible. So I'd switch up the clap for this tonal snare and made a very simple pattern for the kick. And for the last section of this beat, I wanted to make a busier drum pattern with the hi-hat being similar to Maria I'm Drunk. This is only gonna work because this is the most spacious part of the melody, so busy drums really work well here. To make the transitions between the drums smoother, I also add this really dope drum fill. With that, the beat is finally done. Quick thing, before we listen to the whole beat, if you like this video, please subscribe and give it a like so I can keep making more videos like this. Allen Ritter is also known for his smooth vibes, so if you want a breakdown of that too, leave it in the comments down below. I love this section. And if you want to see the secret production behind Toliver's Octane, click this video right here.